Gary Lindsay and the Pleasure Tide.
Thank you, Eric. Y'all ready? Happy holidays to all of our friends. We've been departed too long. We've been separated, but we're here via the digital field. This is for you, all of it, for us to come together just for a little bit now. In this one moment, it's all building up to this, and then it's gone. You have the look of one who's been washed by the water, kissed by the river, dove in deep. You have the look of one who's been cleansed of desire. You built a fire, found it hard to keep. Take me back to that place where the river meets the shore and show me a little more. Take me back to that place where the fire and the water can't mix steam again. Sailing with the notion you've been deep. You have the heart of one that's gone down to the bottom of the lake and heart of drowning in the lakes. Take me back to that place where the river meets the shore and show me a little more. Take me back to that place where the fire and the water can't be seen again. Tributary to the extraordinary mountain I long to explore. Know what you're losing. All that you have has been dammed up and left you thirsty for more. You have the eyes of one that's gone walking on the ocean, sailing with the notion you've been deep. You have the eyes of one that's gone down to the bottom of the lake and heart of drowning in the lake. Take me back to that place where the river meets the shore, show me a little more. Take me back to that place under clouds made of broken dreams and never breathe. Come on. Tributary to the extraordinary mouth that I long to explore. Leave what you're seeing, know that your beer's been dried up and left you thirsty for more. You have the heart of one who's gone walking on the ocean, sailing with the notion you've been deep. You have the heart of one that's gone down to the bottom of the lake and autumn drowning in the lakes. Take me back to that place where the river meets the shore, show me a little more. Take me back to that place under clouds made of broken dreams and never breathe. Take me back to that place. Take me back to that place under clouds made of broken dreams and never breathe. Take me back to that place where the river meets the shore and they dream of love. Under clouds made of broken dreams and never breathe.
What was that? Whatever we were doing.
Yeah, Gary, you need your mic.
Need your mic.
This thing? This thing? Oh, man. All right. Usually I'm so loud they're telling me to put the mic down. All right. Happy holidays to one of the worst years in all of our lives. And I'm a 51-year-old man. That's an accomplishment with my lifestyle. I just feel I need to tell you that. All right. But we made it. So worst of times, we're going to work together through the worst of times of all time. Okay? There's always more best of times around the bend. All right. But you're out there. Let me really feel it for this one. We're trying to get a little bit of Christmas money for everybody. For the crew, all of our crew, right out of the bat. Will, Sean, Luke, Lindsay, Jim, Eric, Ilios Productions, Dave, all of the crew. This is for them too. Thank you guys so much. You've made me look beautiful. That's no easy task, let's be honest, all right? So this one's going out for everyone. We'll see you at the best of times over on this side of the worst of times. worst of times. My wings of youth have lost their feathers to winter weather. From summer morn, back foolish deer, to your native spring. This old bird won't sing your sorrow song. Blue is blue, I can hear you, and black is black, all the way out there. And good old days ain't coming back. So have a drink and wipe your eyes, 'cause you ain't seen the worst of times. The saddest words, love, tongue, and pain. What might have been, what don't they know? Peaceful waters make not strong sailors. A life that's safer bears lesser tales. One needs the night to see the North Star that took us so far to foreign shores. And black is black. Them good old days ain't coming back. No, 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 no. So have a drink and wipe your eyes, 'cause you ain't seen the worst of times. So have a drink and wipe your eyes, 'cause you ain't seen the worst of times. One more little bastard. We are the man that lived your hope. A lesson learned so long ago. Turn this way, rest your mind. You ain't safe. The worst of times. Oh, those worst of times.
Not
What
bad,
do we
not
got
bad.
next? We've got
Wind in the rain.
Little Wind in the Rain, huh? All right. This song was written 400 years ago. 400. And I'm not just talking about I wrote it when I was young. Oh! No? All right. It was called Wind in the Rain. It's from Midsummer Night Dream. It's written by Willie Shakes, who's meant to go over the rolling credits before there were movies. We're going to bring it here to you. It's all about survival.
Yeah, ready.
Dylan's ready. The accordion player. All right. All together. Wind in the Rain.
I'm ready.
Vamp on it, yeah. When there was with a little tiny boy with a hey, oh, the wind and the rain. Foolish thing was but I told her, raineth every day. But when I We got people talking to us here.
We got Gabriel.
We got old Gabriel
Gabriel.
GL.
Oh, Gabriel.
Texicano
OG.
out in the Odessa. Here's to the Odessa. We also got, who else we got out here?
We got your ex-wife, Zoe.
My daughter.
Yeah.
Hi, Georgia May. Hi, Georgia May. We got a little
Georgia
song
May.
coming up for you later.
Castro Street houses. They're having a watch party tonight.
What are we doing? Castro Street.
This next one goes out to Castro Street.
That's right. That's our stomping grounds. What are we doing next there?
Hi, guys.
Little Firethorn.
Well,
Hi,
let's,
guys.
we've mentioned them, but let's dedicate a happier one. This is a sad one.
Yeah.
So,
They like sad. Why would they be watching us if they didn't like sad?
you know, you're right, Dylan. You're right. We're all having a bit of a sad Christmas. This is about saying goodbye to old traditions and replacing them with new flowers. Even if some of those flowers, they got these little berries on them. They're bright, but they're bitter, and they're still poisonous. Very much like all of life. It's called a fire thornberry. You need to look out for it in the wild, as well as in the city and the urban environment. Take us in, Bill. This is fire thorn. With tents of flesh held down by stakes of bone, we set up camp in the middle of a combat zone. Hearts were open, these lips are sealed. Easy getting dizzy, being tied to the prayer wheel. I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you think you have seen. Baby, let's not pretend. A heart attack couldn't have come at a better time. The taste of berries from your fire thorn will turn into the dust that fills your powder horn. Release your body, seize the day. Too many things only seem to make sense to me. I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you think you have said. Baby, please don't ask why. You're wasting energy swinging at the dragonfly. Feeling winded, your sails are flat. You got a compass, but you don't know where it's at. The sunny day is the tornado's dream. That prison break seemed to really help you sound my steam. Better water and bread than the finest wine with scandal. Please don't mess with my head. The river at the boat led us to our own To the fire thornberries, they're so bitter. All right, well, where's that us. We're going to pick it back up.
Joe!
Old Joe, a local character. This goes out to Bruce Salmon, who I believe wrote this.
Salmon.
Salmon, there's the L. It's a hard L. Hard L. No?
Not hard to remember
Hard
if it's your
L.
name.
It's like
Why is that so
got a bend
funny?
at the end. It's personal.
Just remember, it's like the fish, but different.
That's what I've been trying to say about so many things. Religion, politics, everything. It's like a fish, but different. Bruce wrote this, and we put it out on the collaboration. A lot of these songs are on an album called The Pleasure Tide. It's under Black Eyed Vermilion on the Spotify. Black Eyed Vermilion with The Inheritance collaboration we did. It was a wonderful thing. Okay. And we got Worst of Times we did on that. Go check it out. It's a wonderful album. We're very proud of it. And I also want to thank Bruce again for writing this one, because we've been doing it. You know, when you have a song you love, you just work it right in. And that's what we did. So this is about Old Joe. All right.
Oh, Joe, when you gotta go away, away, away. Maybe right in the middle of the night, never get a chance to say dialogue with a demagogue, never get in its way. Get in love with an old bum wrong, never see the light of day. If you don't see the light in the middle of the night, you better just stay away. We'll be holding bars with some whiskey on the post, shooting shit until the morning break. And I solicited advice in a bowl of beans and rice. I brought tobacco, Joe brought the smile,
And the smoke began to clear.
there's ringing in my ears. I must be wrong. You to be so right. Oh, Joe, when you gonna go away, away, away? You may be right in the middle of the night. I never get a chance to say. And I solicited advice from a bowl of beans and rice. I brought tobacco, Joe brought the spice.
And then the waitress, she appeared.
There's ringing in my ears, I must be wrong. You to be so right. Oh, Joe, when you gonna go away, away, away? Maybe right in the middle of the night, never get a chance to say, come on, Jeremiah. And I solicited advice in a bowl of beans and rice. I brought tobacco, Joe brought the spice.
Then the waitress, she appeared. They're singing in my ears, I must be wrong.
You to be so right. Oh, Joe, when you gonna go way, way, away? You may be right in the middle of the night, never get a chance to say. Do words belong in the middle of the song? Never get to play. Sing about my women or political position, beg the night away. Oh, Joe, when you gonna go way, way, away? Maybe right in the middle of the night, never get a chance to say. Never get a chance to say. Never get a chance to say. Never get a chance to say.
Beautiful. Never get a chance to say.
Thanks, Bruce, for writing that cool song.
And thank you, Amanda, who I did not thank for Look at One.
Thank you, Amanda. Yeah.
The first one that we started with. She and I co-wrote it.
Absolutely.
It was wonderful. Also on the record, Amanda Kitchen's a lovely, lovely lady.
Hey, Gary, I was just wondering, how do people donate to tip to us tonight?
That's a good question. Because we are on a drive, folks. We're here to bleed you dry. We're going to bleed you dry for every cent. Eric, how do we get them to do that? It's not a my thing. Put it up back here. Put it up back here. We're up to 223 in like 4 songs. Then we get it. We're going to get it back there. It's going to roll. Where to donate. Constantly a barrage. It's a fundraising barrage. This is going to get us through to next year, and next year is going to be better than this one, and we're all going to be the tighter for it. We're going to be the better for it because we worked together on every side in every fucking head-straining way possible. It's all out there. So give to us now, because we will split it with them. And if there's anyone less fortunate than us, then them too, but not within our circle. Okay.
How do they give, Gary, though? Is it on Venmo?
I told them to put it back there.
On Venmo, perhaps?
Where's
It's on the link.
Where? It's on the screen? Oh, okay. Okay. Is it, okay, let's see.
Just read the teleprompter, Gary.
Let's see. Baby girl, wide gap. What y'all doing later? No, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry. Okay. Curtis, too many pants. Nope, that's not it either.
Half of those are from my friend Carl.
Oh, okay, good.
Forget those.
I don't see it, Eric. I don't see it. We got to get people. I see. Which one is it? Is it Streamlabs? That it? Streamlabs. Okay. HTTP. Streamlabs.com/Safehouse. You heard the man. Type that in too. All right, you heard the man. Eric, if you want to jump on here and give us a snuggle, make sure I'm doing it right. Or a sign. I'm right here. I'm always ready for you to join us and join me. Eric, I have lots of personal feelings for you, okay? Now's the time to come clean. Now's the time for you to know. All right, I've broken the fourth wall many times so far, and we're going to move on to drinking to us. So, we just got a $5 tip for mentioning HTTP. Pootie call.
We're up to 261. Well,
every time you
$5 just there. Wow.
Every time you say the letter H, we get $5.
The letter H? That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Jerry Lewis, for teaching us how to do this. We remember a little bit about that.
That $5 came to us from the letter H.
From who?
The letter H.
Oh, from the letter H. That's all you need. Letter H. Thank you.
What do they say about life, Gary?
Okay, first we should know that this is a song about drinking to the people that are departed, whether it's because of COVID or because of death, or because they predated us or we knew them or didn't even know them. Whatever it is, they're not here and we are. So let's hope that even if they're on the other side, what, I am on fire? Am I on fire? Your podium, what do I do? What? Wait, encore 12. Oh, are we moving it up?
No, look at the number.
What?
All right.
Somebody earned an encore.
You know what? Our work here is done. Thank you, guys. Good night.
That was to get us to stop. That was to get us to stop, wasn't it? Aha! We are bribery. Will not work. We are here.
Oh, you know what, Gary? That was a
I want to hear the music,
Well,
Gary.
thank you.
Let's
Good
hear-
night.
I want to hear the music. No, play the music. Come on, I want to
That
play
was
the
a
song.
mistake.
We're not done?
I
We
accidentally
have to play more?
I accidentally
All
pocket dialed you and put that $1,000 in there. I'm gonna have to
Let's
pay
do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Here's
Now.
about them. Well, hold on. Okay, ready? Okay, wait, I want to have my bells.
Oh, God. The bells. Please
People
mute
want
the
to hear
bell,
some
Mike.
music, man.
This way I have 4 bells instead of 2.
We want to see your bells.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to take more time? Tune up or anything? Well, life is short. We all know this. That death awaits is no surprise. But finding the time to make every day count is hard 'cause the way time flies. Now we are still here against all odds. It's early and our workday is done. There's time for a laugh and a story restless and the breath that we had known. Well, my mates are the worst. They're quite despicable. A merry bunch of cutthroat drunken thieves. But if I'm in a spot or getting my ass beat, they'll make sure that I am safe by any means. It's bad, not too bad. Your friend a drink today. Their barrel of roses when they're cold. So bend an elbow back. The money saved my love and remind them of the shit that they have done. Cheers, cheers, it's to all my friends, the ones that are now and the ones that have been. Our time spent together was never enough. I hope right now you're somewhere drinking to us. But hey! Whoa, yeah. Let they drink to deception, hope to treachery. May your enemies never find revenge. Let wisdom drink to folly and madmen to light. With parties from the ones we did offend. And old men drink to childhood, gentle youth to age. The lone wolf that survives without the pen. Good lovers drink to body, while exiles drink to hope. Tell my love I'm never coming back. Cheers, cheers, it's to all my friends, the ones that are now and the ones that have been. Our time spent together was never enough. I hope right now you're somewhere drinking to us. Let's go! Ready, slow down with us. Cheers, cheers, cheers to all my friends. That's right. The ones at the start and the ones at the end. Our time spent together was never enough. And I hope right now you're somewhere drinking too much. Woo, woo. All right.
All
right.
A little hot, is it?
We got a little tale, little story about a man. Spent his whole life. He's a good man. He's a righteous man. Maybe I'll get up to my little old podium for this. Maybe I might move up here. I love to tell a story or two. Spin a yarn that's already been spun into
think
some
people
new
wanna
kind of
drink.
sweater. And this story is about a man who spent his whole life devoted to God. Spent his whole life reading the good book, saying his prayers, doing what he thought was the right thing. So he finally passes on after a great life. He gets up to the pearly gates. Here's a rumor in line that there's no alcohol in heaven, that heaven is dry. There's no spirits in the spirit land that he waited so long for. And this devoted man, this loving man, knowing that this was eternity at stake, made it very clear when he got up to the gatekeeper. He said, "Thank you, but if there's no alcohol, you can just go ahead and send me straight to hell. I gotta have me a drink. There's no way I can live without this. If heaven is dry, I don't want to go." Ready?
Yeah. 2, 3, go!
If heaven is dry, I don't want to go. Heaven is dry, I don't want to go. I ain't no sinner, one thing I know. Heaven is dry, I don't want to got some friends. We got some friends in the audience. I have spent a couple years reprising my role as Krampus in the Austin favorite staple play.
Christmas
theater.
play.
Theater. Not Broadway, but theater. Honky Tonk Holidays. And we are always so lucky to have Santa and Mrs. Claus around us whenever we need them. So let's get them up right now. Come on, you guys. Come on up.
Yay! It's Santa and Mrs. Claus.
So honored. So honored. Come on, step right up. You get right up in there.
I'm really
Santa,
happy
what
to have
happened
one
to
of
your
you guys
beard?
here.
Santa, you're looking great. Santa,
God.
you lost a little weight. The magic dust is treating you well.
Santa, I love the
Mrs.
hair.
Claus,
Wow.
your hair looks so.
Mrs. Claus. Row, row.
I need to get me some of them horn-rimmed glasses like
Yeah,
that.
right? Wait, was that, are you hitting on Mrs. Claus, Dylan? Are
No,
you
I
talking-
just-
Is that like literally or just
I
like?
just need to get horn-rimmed glasses like
All
that.
right. He just wants something special under the tree. Okay, can you blame him?
Right?
Can you blame him?
This is the time to mention it, right?
We all ready? All right. Santa, you call it off. You let us know.
Hard to find good dust in this town, am I right?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
The best,
magic
yeah.
dust,
Austin
magic
known for the
dust.
magic dust.
Give me 1, 2, 3. Cheers for Christmas. I want 4 or 5, 6 drinks at the bar. The Christmas tree is a bush of purple haze. It's a honky tonk holiday. You know Mrs. Claus don't want to start no fight. And the elves are working hard to get those stores paid. Yeah, working overtime just to get it right. You know Dusty wants to cry, Santa wants to cry, swerving urban snatchers running dry. It's been a real hard year for everyone here, but we're all feeling real good tonight. 1, 2, 3, cheers for Christmas. I want 4, 5, 6 drinks at the bar. The Christmas tree is a bush of purple haze. It's a honky tonk holiday. Ladies and gentlemen. You know Dusty wants to fly, Santa wants to cry, swerving urban snatches running dry. Oh, it's been a real hard year for everyone here, but we're all feeling real good tonight. Yeah, we're all feeling real good tonight. Snow in Texas! Yeah!
Yes. Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Watch my Jamie.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs.
Only-
Claus. Oh, thank you
yeah.
so much for joining us all the way from the North
Yes, let's give it up
Pole.
again for the Clauses. Hey, yeah!
Thank you, Santa, for.
Now coming down from a tragedy, the air is thin and hard to breathe. Ridden forests lie in desperation's tale, as if to say, bitter is the way, bitter is the day, bitter comes in waves, bitter comes you say, bitter is some bitter days away.
Beautiful, yeah!
All right.
What do we got next, Courteous D?
Yeah, enough of this holiday cheer. Let's
Yes.
do something depressing.
It's
That's
crap.
what the people want.
Enough.
I want to give a shout out to Jonna. Miss
That
Jonna.
one was for Castro Street, by the way. That one.
I know Jonna's watching tonight. I love you.
Wait, who, Maria?
Jonna!
Oh, hey, hey!
Yeah, hey, hey! Yo ho ho, boo boo!
Right.
You know, you grew up with her.
That's right.
Shout
I
out
wanna-
to the Seattle people!
Yeah, Jonna, Seattle people. I want to give a shout out too to my family who is watching the live stream, or who was at least earlier tonight.
Yeah!
In
Until they
town.
heard us start playing.
In town for Hanukkah, but Hanukkah's over, so y'all can do whatever now. But thank you for tuning in, my dear family.
Can we do a second Hanukkah?
Uh,
Is that allowed?
yeah, we could probably do
All right, we're
one
gonna
next
start
year.
Hanukkah over right
Yes,
now.
let's start the menorah right now. Look,
I gotta-
ain't a
Well,
word.
we usually do our second one actually in August.
Your second Hanukkah?
Yeah,
That's a thing?
that's
Well,
what we do
I
anyways. You know.
I got a bunch of candles that I'm not doing anything with, so
Oh.
let's start it tonight.
Yes.
Hey, Gary, somebody wants to know if you will auction off your hat.
Auction off my hat?
Absolutely, Gary will auction off his hat to
Absolutely.
the highest bidder.
Highest bidder indeed.
Where were you
All
at?
right.
Yeah.
And if you get my hat,
Pants
I'll
go to
take
the
a s-
lowest bidder.
Pants go to As always. As always. It's kind of how we roll. Pants to the lowest bidder. Ahoy! Ahoy! Santa didn't wear his
Shaky
tights, so I'm
grace.
kind of freeballing down here, buddy. Yeah, that's been a problem.
All right, we're gonna have to hit 2,000 before Gary will take off his pants.
All right, you heard it. Where we at on our little numbers game?
Well, all the numbers went to zero all of a sudden. that was weird.
Did you take your tips back? Did you all come back and cancel the charges?
Hey, we're at 1291. That's pretty good.
Yay!
All right, so just
Thank
another,
you.
what do we got here? Just another $709 for the hat. All right, we had a $1,000 donation. Went out a $709 donation.
Man, that's a good hat.
Who keeps-
that came from Dollar General.
Thank you to whoever did the
The good Dollar General, not the
$1,000
shit- not the
donation.
shitty
That
one on
was
South
amazing
First.
and a
Sure
beautiful.
dollar.
That came
From
from the one on
Sure
Stastny.
I
That's a
concur,
that's a
Maria.
good one.
The one on
Yeah, that was
Stastny.
amazing. So whoever did $1,000.
Okay. Let's do a little sad one.
That was a little Maria. thank you.
Sometimes when you go through hard times, you have friends that are of the best of intentions. They try and give you advice, which is great. But a lot of it starts to sound the same. And they give you a speech that I'm guilty of giving, where
All together.
they say, well, maybe this is a good thing. You can turn this around.
Yeah, we started the chorus.
Maybe this is just what you needed to get it together. Which is true, 100% true. But it might not be what you want to hear when you're sleeping in the alley, or you just don't want to go through this to get to the better spot. So with so many people telling you how great that this is happening, when your life completely falls apart right in front of your eyes, you start thinking, oh gosh, lucky me. Wow, how great it is that I'm going through all of this hell so I can become a better person that I never wanted to be. So you just sing this little melody to yourself, and guess what? Those well-intended friends are right. You will turn it around. You're going to make it into something. I know it. We all did. We've all been there. So don't be afraid to turn it around. Just sing to yourself, hey, lucky me. There was a time and place when we were swimming in grace. The comforts were there to be shared. All the bills were paid and the love was made. The setting was out of a prayer. But time can be cruel to a dreaming fool that likes to brag he doesn't care about the quest for gold that seems to have a hold on so many people everywhere.
whether peasants or kings, the reaction is mostly the same. Well, oh God, why me? I haven't done anything. There's a tendency to shift the blame. But the wind keeps whispering this could be a good thing. Misfortune is a stepping stone. Just weather the storm and keep your form. You'll grow stronger like a broken bone. Well, lucky me, lucky me. I've got a gun at my head and the world at my feet. Well, lucky me, lucky me. I had a dream by the tail, but it managed still to bite me. Stuck in familiar homes, we can't become what we want by remaining what we are. We must remind ourselves when we think we're in hell. Losing battles helps you win the war. So we grab our guns and we quickly run hard first onto the battlefield. Withstanding bombs gone off while getting fed to the dogs, sustaining wounds only ears can heal. Well, after the slaughter, get your feet in the water. Take your time getting back in the deep. There ain't no sudden death, just keep holding your breath. Don't let it put your soul to sleep. Lucky me, lucky me. I've got a gun at my head and the world at my feet. Lucky me, lucky me. I keep charging ahead while my army is in retreat. Winter shades turn into permanent days and you feel so cold. Find the path to your personal springtime. The seeds are in your heart and the garden is your mind. Lucky me, lucky me. This Babylon whore has washed ashore between the devil and the deep blue sea. Yeah. Well, lucky me, lucky me. I'm gonna die on this island alone, but totally free. Here's to the lucky ones. All right. An old staple. Oh, Christian, our old employee from right here in the Ilios Production Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, Christian. I see. Oh, we got a couple. $10 for Gary. Is this the lap dance thing? I've seen a lot of $10. Our lap dance is still $10? Anyone?
Hey, $10 is in the running for the lowest donation. You get Gary's pants after the show.
Yes. $10. I know.
It's a race to the bottom.
A race to the bottom. That's the story of our life. Dylan just named my autobiography.
We should write a song called that. That would be
Or
good.
on my tombstone, A Race to the Bottom. There it is. Which I clearly is the only race I've ever won. All right. We're going to do a little Boxy Piney. This is a Black-Eyed Vermilion. I should keep pimping the fact that a lot of the songs we're doing here are all available on Spotify under Black-Eyed Vermilion.
All right, and you can check them. You can not buy them. That's fine, free. Take it, roll with it, listen to our music. Get it in your heart. Get it in your soul. So you need to hear it. And then we'll be here one day when you don't even realize it. You don't expect it. We're going to show up in your town and sing it to you with 4 other people, because that's usually what we draw in other towns.
And we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep in your kitchen.
Also true. Also true. We'll sleep in many parts.
I'd rather sleep under the piano if I could claim that area.
Oh, really? Why is that, Dylan?
It's just poetic.
Because of that one time.
It's poetic.
That one time.
Especially if it's a
that one
grand
time
piano.
under the ping pong table didn't go very well for him.
That didn't lead to a lot of songs under the ping pong table.
That's because Curtis kept dropping balls on me all night.
Ah, whoa! Whoa! Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. He wakes up in tune with himself? Is that what you said? Everyone needs a microphone here.
As an accordion player, I wake up every morning in tune with myself.
For hours. You and banjo players,
As
right?
in tune as
You
it's
and
gonna
banjo.
get, folks.
You wake up. What do you spend most part doing? Tuning. That's not true. Bill's in tune. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cross the line. Cross the line.
Hey.
Cross the line.
Banjo Bill tunes because he cares.
Wait, Banjo Bill cares? Bill, you care?
Hey, this has been fun.
Nice. Hey, it's been fun. We reached a donation.
about you,
Bye-bye.
and that's
What's bye-bye? I see, let's do it.
That's for sure. In that old box of mine, we gonna send you down the line, and I'll never shed a bloody tear for you. I never got no peace at all. Oh, when you found the alcohol, you drunk it. Wants my blood. In that old box of mine, we gonna send you down the line, and I'll never shed a bloody tear for you. So million sent you up the river to the floor. In that old box of mine, we're gonna send you down the line, and I'll never shed a bloody tear for you. No, no, I'll never shed a bloody tear for you. Sending them up the line.
Where? That, oh, I got to remember the shout outs today. Stevie Tombstone for that one.
Yay!
Stevie T from the Tombstones Atlanta
Stevie!
family. If there's any other Atlanta family, that was for you too.
And
Go
our
to-
Austin family.
Yeah, Charlie Black Cat Smith. I doubt you're watching, but anyways, in case you are.
If you don't know about Stevie Tombstone, go check it out. He's also on Spotify. He will make your heart weep. He will make you bond with others that you don't even know over a beer. It'll be the best bonding you've ever had, even though it'll be gone in an instant. Just like life itself. So, you know what? Oh, this one's up for my little baby girl. My little baby girl.
Whatever.
All right, Georgia May. My lovely daughter, Georgia May. I've been singing this one to her since she was in the womb. I sang it to her mother's belly, right into Zoe's belly. The song is in her DNA. It's about the long way home. It's by Tom Waits. It's always good to take the long way home when you're with family, spend a little more time away from the lights.
Well, I stumbled through the darkness, lost and alone. I know I said I'd go before us and show the way back home. There's a light up ahead. I can't hold on very long. Forgive me, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. Money's just something you throw off the back of a train. I've got a head full of lightning and a head full of rain. Well, I know that I said never do it again. I love you, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. Well, I put food on the table, a roof overhead, but I traded all tomorrow for the highway instead. Watch your back, keep your eyes shut tight. Your love's the only thing I've ever known. One thing's for sure, pretty baby, I always take the long way home. Well, you know I love you, baby, more than the wide world. You're my daughter. You know you are my pearl. Watch your back, keep your eyes shut tight. Your love's the only thing I've ever known. I love you, pretty baby, but I always take the long way home. Whoa, come with me together. We can take the long way home. Whoa, come with me together. We can take the long way home.
I love you, Georgia May. All right, yeah.
That was endearing.
That was lovely. That was well, you guys were lovely. I did my thing on top of your lovely, which is kind of like my love life. I do my thing on top of your lovely. You know, it goes. Well, it goes. You know.
It
You
can
know.
be can be very painful.
We got 45 seconds. No, we can go as long as we want. All right. Oh my love life. 45 seconds. What are we having sex twice? What is it? Is that what are we doubling up? Is this a porn or something? 40. All right. All right. We're gonna have.
You guys must be old.
Mommy, best granddaughter ever. Kid toy.
guys are
George
getting old.
May, grandmother's love. And that's why grandma should give $1,000 for her granddaughter. Because somehow.
In 5 seconds. 5. Come on, Murray. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
$1,000 and I'll stop. I'll stop embarrassing the family. That's not true. I will never stop embarrassing my family.
Never.
Gary, no empty promises for the incentives here, please.
2000, nope. There's no. All right. Okay, let's do.
Who wrote this next song, Gary? I don't know who wrote it.
Oh, let's talk about this real quick. Yeah, this next song. Let me get up here, my little podium. See if I can redirect this. This one goes out, Mimi Davidson. I hope you're listening. He wrote this. This is a wonderful little friend of ours, and sometimes he likes to pretend like he's lost, and he likes to let us think that he's slipping away, but we're right here for you, Mimi. We know your talent. We know what you've got, and that's why we're still here for you, and always will be. And that's why we're covering one of your songs, and there's many more because you're so good. So please, Mimi, know that we're doing this with you just as much as we're doing it for you and for all them, because we want everyone to hear your music. All right, this one's called Idle Hands, and we recorded it. I don't know if it's going to go right, but we're going to try, as we always do. It really does go right. All right, let's do it.
All right. There's a black cloud rolling in and I've heard people speaking of bad times to come. And you're reminded once again by a heartless migrant that don't know what side he's arguing from. Wonder where the process goes and why nobody knows. Such a multitude carcinogens. A diet cut from silicone and energy me alone. Disorders made my will of man. All right. Once in prison, always grow as you try to get along. They keep sucking out the kettle pit. Watch clean corrupt, get up unscathed if you don't mindlessly behave. Hope you save what you didn't cut them in. Save your silver and your gold. Rob your children's age of old. Take from them what they took away, and do not stray to idle. Hey, yeah. God voice misused, still unheard, but comprehension is absurd without a doubt. These perversion, cast up a stone is without series to bomb fake and live with it. You fear to take one on the chin. Save your silver and your gold. Rob your children's age of old. Take from them what they took out. Do not stray to idle.
All right.
This little prayer was brought to us by Mikey Classic and the Goddamn Gallows. It's about the dark side of doing the right thing. We love this stuff a lot here. It helps us. But if you're using it to escape, then it's not doing anyone any good. So get rid of this. Get it out of your life. And then when you make peace with this and whatever it was that was driving you to this, you come back. We'll be here. We want to see you alive and with us rather than dead and some wannabe hero. So until that happens, you pass the bottle along. You close it up, okay? And you come back and see us, and we'll sing this song together for all time. the bottle, closing up this tale. Your mind is so shallow, turning my life upside down. And it feels like a noose around my neck, cutting off my hair, pulling out my hair. And I sit here screaming in the rain, like nobody cares, like I was never here. Pour those drinks and watch it fade away. Pass me the bottle, so many to despise. Stick to my motto, everybody dies. It feels like a knife against my neck, spilling out my blood like I knew it would. And I lay there screaming in the rain. This life I had was good, but instead I left this world. Pour those drinks and watch it fade away. Pour those drinks and watch it fade away. Pass me the bottle, my spirit's running low. Start up the slaughter, there's nowhere left to go. It feels like a gun against my head, blowing out my brains, killing all my pain. And where the vultures pecking at the dead, there's nothing left to say. We'll never be the same. Pour those drinks and watch us fade away. Watch us fade away. We're gonna watch us fade away. To the departed. Okay, yeah, let's get lively again. It's just like that. These emotions.
Wow, way to go, lighting crew. That really set the mood for the
Yeah,
end there.
yeah.
Thank
Let's keep
you.
it. Let's
That was
keep it here.
awesome.
The darker, the better on this mug. And this is how I make my living. That's the sad thing. That's the sad thing.
Hey, you know what? My friend Kevin Curtin wrote a song. I think we should play it.
Oh, Kevin Curtin.
He's my neighbor.
Who
wait,
also
he's your neighbor
has
too.
a new addition to his family, the little Quinn. He and Molly have a little offspring. Not gonna get too gross. Maybe
Gary, technically it's called a love child.
A what child?
Love child.
A love child.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right. Never meant to be. All right. I'm a Cher fan, just like the rest of you, just like everyone. So, love child. Oh, sometimes
Organ.
people, when they're just about to die, who have never written a note in their life or a line in their life, they write a song, it goes through their head. They think it's perfect, it's the perfect poem. They didn't even know they had it in them, but then when they're just right there, when they're just on the edge of life, and they get, it's a double vision. Right on the left, you just see everything that's ever happened, but you simultaneously see everything that's about to happen to you. And then you write this song. The song is different for each of you, depending on what you did. Because every decision you have ever made at every moment in your life leads to this moment. And then that moment will be gone too, and you will have led to everyone else's moment in some small capacity. So when it's about to flicker out and you just see that bright light up ahead, you're just going to sing this little thing to yourself, and you're going to say, thank you for letting me into the next world. Thank you for making it this far. Flickering filaments of heaven, you're just going to pray to old Saint, what's his name?
Flickering filaments of heaven, the angels incandescent, deployed by the king. I'm too heavy for his wings, so comfort the kin. Looks like sorrow's setting in. Take my ring, light the flame. Old Saint, what's his name? So goodbye, agony. Hello, misery. Unto dance the night away of our eternity, and no more hungry days. Only yesterday. Out of gray for old Saint, what's his name? Loneliness and rage got me to this busy age. Beggared, broken, poor, but I don't care anymore. I turn up for the bucks, one less getting overlooked. Lay down my knob and foam, flesh and soul now disembark. So goodbye, agony. Hello, misery. Unto dance the night away of our eternity, and no more hungry days. Only yesterday. In your glass is out of grain. Kingdom King, Kingdom King.
freaked. Oh, Curtis, where you going? Do you have to? Curtis, are you gonna put on your outfit?
Hey Gary, what's up with all these shots of whiskey sitting out
Oh
here the
my
whole
gosh.
night?
Okay, Curtis is gone, so we can do the whiskey.
Shame.
Shh. Is Curtis gone? Is he gone? Is he around the corner? Okay, he's gone. Go, real quick. Who wants whiskey? Who wants whiskey? Okay. Can't tell him. Don't tell him. You want one? No? You guys, no? Yeah. No? You good? Okay, hold on. Let's make sure he's not coming. Okay, real quick. Happy holidays to everyone, one and all. Whatever you celebrate, whatever your myth, whatever you love, hopefully it's other human beings. Cheers. Okay, like it never happened. Be cool. Just be cool. Everyone be cool. So, what was our thing about an encore, Eric? Oh, hey, Curtis! Oh, hi, bud. Hi. Nothing. We
What
were
up,
waiting for
Curtis?
you. We were lost. Without you.
Oh,
We were-
bro.
Yeah. Remember that? I was like, where'd Curtis go? I was freaking out. And I was just, where'd he go? Oh, you're sharing. There's glasses. All right. I'm going to say some words I've never said before. That bottle is
he's
dead.
actually
That bottle is
claiming.
dead to me.
He's actually claiming, Gary.
Whoa.
He is now in this age. Yeah, happy birthday, Curtis. Happy birthday. Happy holidays. Out of respect to everyone. Wait, do I have my list of holidays? Do we find my list of holidays? Hold on.
Oh my God, Gary, we made it to $1,337.69. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone who donated. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you, everyone who donated. I got lists and stuff.
And you know what, Gary? Since we made it to our first donation point, we should play an encore.
An encore?
Wait, have we played
I
the
don't
last...
speak French, Dylan.
Have we
What
played
does
the
that
last
mean?
song yet? Or are we going to play a song after the last song?
There is no last song in this lifetime, Dylan. We will be playing together for an eternity, which is what every set feels like when I start to the bibble babble blah blah. Let's be honest. Well, we met that goal long ago. Did we find out who donated $1,000? Did we ever get an? Who? Anna? Just Anna.
Hannah. Yeah, with an H.
H. That clears it up much more. Now that it's Hannah, not Anna, I know exactly who it is.
Ham?
That is beyond unbelievable. I want to thank you again. I want to thank everybody who tipped. Don't expect, but if you're a little embarrassed by Hannah
Woo.
and her donation,
Hannah rocks.
it's just another $980 compared to what most
And
are
then we'll
giving.
play a second encore.
Oh, that's right.
If we make it to 2,000, we'll play a
Yes.
second encore.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think this is our last song.
If we make it to 3,000, we'll stop.
That's right.
Keep on going.
All right, one last speech. One last speech for everyone. When the town you love is the town you hate, don't blame the town, because there's many more out there. Go out there, see that world. Don't let the town drag you down. Because I'm telling you something, if you go out and see that world, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn one of two things. You're going to find out that either you did the right thing, you needed to get the hell out of there quick, go find yourself, make yourself a better person, or you just might find out, you just might be surprised to find out that that town is a part of you, and it made you who you are, for better or worse, and you might just learn to love it. But either way, you got to go and take the chance. It's the risk versus the reward. So when you do that, you get out there. Let me hear you, boys and lady. You're going to say,
Bye to my friend and my lovers.
Oh, yeah.
Bye to my enemies as well. You've all brought out the worst in me. But you've
Bill, Jeremiah, Maria, Dylan, Scotty. I'm Gary Lindsay. This is the pleasure time. Happy holidays. We hope to see you next year. And we are done. Where's my gator?
Where's the bathroom?
Is Eric going to the bathroom?
Oh, wait, I can hear them cheering, Gary. I
You
can hear them cheering.
cheering?
Yes, I can hear them cheering now. They're going.
We can do one more after I pee.
I've never heard them cheering before.
Ultra, ultra, ultra. They want another song, Gary. They paid $1,000 into the tip jar so they could hear another song.
I'm so flattered.
can't
I don't
go
know what to
pee.
do. Maybe if I take a big old swig of generic Irish cream.
Take a big
Generic
old
Irish
swig.
cream.
Drink the whole bottle. We gotta play an
That's
encore
gross.
for this
I'll
crowd.
throw up.
They're going nuts. They're going crazy. The comments are coming in like
Yes.
one every half a
Quicker
second.
than I can read, which is like one every 2 minutes. That's how fast they go.
One of them said, "Don't stop." I mean, they meant to say "don't stop." They said "stop," but they forgot to put.
They forgot the don't.
Yeah.
One of those said, "Don't stop," and forgot the don't. I do that all the time.
I don't know. I can hear the crowd going wild, Gary.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you doing a car bomb, Curtis? Are you getting? Oh, that is so gross.
See, I could have
That
gone to
is
the
so
bathroom
gross.
already.
A car bomb in your belly. A car bomb, the belly car bomb we call it. You drink the Guinness first and then drink the shot later. You don't have any of the weirdness.
I
All
think
right.
they want another one, Gary. We got to go back out there. They're gonna puncture our tires on our tour van. Yeah, baby.
Oh shit! The old switcheroo.
Okay,
How
okay.
dare
It looks
you.
like Gary Lindsay's walking back out to the mic. Everybody.
Yes. Ugh. Where's my coat? Ah, damn it. I could have done the James Brown thing. Son of a gun. You can't get rid of me that yet. I'm here for you. I got all the energy in the world. All right. 2020?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, there you have it, the final show of the year, Safehouse ATX, December 19th with Gary, Lindsay, and the Pleasure Tide. Thank you, everybody, for
2020.
donating, for hanging out, for donating, subscribing to the channel, engaging in the show tonight.
Being here.
$1,337.
It's a new record.
This is very good. Thank you, Hannah, with a $1,000 donation tonight. We really, really appreciate that, and I promise you it is going to a wonderful place, back into the Austin music community, back into the Safehouse production,
Yes.
feeding the bands, paying the bills, whatever they decide that they need to put their money
feeding
into.
us.
Yes. Now, Gary Lindsay, this is a long time coming, my
Yes,
friend, right?
sir, my
Yeah.
good friend Eric. Eric and I have been lovers for quite some time, since before he was married to his lovely wife,
And then some.
who's also quite lovely.
Well,
Lindsay, I know she's around somewhere, right? Lindsay, hi. You did a great job tonight, sweetie. Thank you.
Hey, man,
What
back
were we
off.
talking about?
Uh,
Hold on, your ears.
it's a show.
little-
I know.
I don't want
These
you to
masks.
look.
I got a big
I don't
head.
want you to look silly.
How am I doing now?
You're doing much better now that I straightened out your ear thing.
All right. Everybody tuning in right now, we are live. If you have any questions for Gary regarding the band, I know I saw quite a few comments coming through throughout their set. So thank you, everybody. And we are here to take questions with Gary.
Yes.
Still taking donations as we do every night until midnight. $1,200 or $1,300 is very, very generous. Love to keep it going. Yeah. If you're in the giving mood, that's great. If you want to check out Safehouse on Patreon, check us out there. If you want to ongoing support for the channel, we really appreciate that as well. We're going to throw that link up in the chat as well as the donation link. Hopefully everybody found that tonight. So thank you all. Just to get right into some of these questions.
Yes. What is my favorite whiskey from Boba Fett?
Yes.
There's a whiskey called Any and All Whiskey. You ever had it?
Never had it.
Never had Any and All?
No. Oh,
It's any. It's.
you got me. That was pretty good.
He's all off time. It's Any and All. We love them all.
Yeah.
We've got our sponsors here, obviously, and by sponsors I mean it's a sponsorship we pay for, but that's still a sponsorship. We've got a lovely Irish cream, we got a lovely Jamie Thing, and we got the Gin Gin. But to be honest, we love it all, and we love it in moderation. We love it as long as it loves us. But as I was saying earlier before during Pass the Bottle, if it's harming us, we throw it away. Okay, we're all about the Tao Te Ching, all right? We're all about the Church of Divine Spirits. These are the divine spirits, but if you, just like any religion, just like any belief, if you take it too far, it's going to do you wrong. Okay, so one by one, we taste them all, we try them all. We have no prejudices with people or alcohol. Ooh. Now, it's good to have no prejudices with people. Not having prejudices with alcohol.
Yeah.
That can lead to much more stomach aches and headaches in the next day. But, yeah. What's it say? Have I read any good books lately?
Let me stop you
Oh,
there
yeah,
just
no,
real
you-
quick. Just a few people. Anybody watching from home that you want to, say hello to?
A shout out?
Yeah, there we go.
A shout
Is
out,
that what that's
90s
called?
hip hop.
Yeah.
A shout out. So many.
yeah.
The first and obvious would be my family, Georgia May, Zoe, and Alma, and Asa, and Charlie, and all of them are sitting there. And they might be watching, they might not, but they're getting together. We got family in for Christmas. We've also got
kidding.
family in Chicago. My mom, Charles, my mom, my dad, all of my cousins, my aunts and uncles in Chicago. They're all here. It's going to be a separation Christmas for us, no different. We had to cancel Thanksgiving plans. We had to cancel Christmas plans. And, I've been one that's been preaching against the 1984 Society for a long time. But then this thing came down and it was just like, well, if you are completely deprived of any contact with the people you love so much, you're going to dive in. And so now I am George Orwell all the way. I'm Zooming. I'm ready to take any kind of sort of faux contact with people that I can take. So all of my family in those many states I've lived in all the states, my family in Atlanta, Chicago, Phoenix, California, right here in Texas, we miss you so much. Okay, that was with the bells. So much. But we're here with you in the holidays. That's the beauty of imagination. That's the beauty of our minds. That's the beauty of memory.
And the internet.
And, well, the internet is facilitating it, but the memory was first.
Okay.
The memory was here first, well, to a degree. All right? And if it takes, memories create nostalgia, and nostalgia can be good and bad, but if we use it for good, we can remember all those little perks that we had from family or friends, even after they pissed us off. And I'm thinking about all of them. I'm thinking about all of the people. I'm thinking about getting back to live shows. It's in my dreams. I never thought I'd have to dream about that, but here we are. But it's one of the few dreams of mine that will come true. I have a lot of dreams that have not, but that one will come true. We will all be back together singing, live shows, hugging, once again, without any worry about what's going to happen.
Good. That's Great sentiment, Gary. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yes.
Hey, how about this? What do we got here in front of us?
I
here?
think I was just about to say.
Yeah, you want to?
Real quick.
All right, fine.
Wait, let's let everyone at home. Maybe you saw a little bit of this hanging out. If anyone wants to pour a quick one.
What if should I throw up my mask?
Drop your mask,
That would be
because I
awesome.
won't.
Yeah.
Oh, now that I see your mouth.
Yeah, look at this. I got this dimple going.
I
This is the first time that I've taken this off on screen since we've been doing
Is
this.
this a beard dimple?
Huh?
Beard dimple?
It is, yeah.
It's a
I
beard?
trimmed it. Did I show you photos of me without a beard?
No.
Patrons, new patrons to the to the Safehouse Patreon tonight will get exclusive photos of me without a beard.
When? Can we pull one up now?
This is what no, this is what I have on my phone. I'll show you.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I get it. I get it. Showmanship.
No, I got my
Showmanship. Put it out there.
Lindsay threw it out there. It's the most obvious thing.
Create the mystique.
Put on my COVID-19 pretty quickly, and then
Put on your COVID-19. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
but
it's
okay.
the ongoing thing was going for a Mr. Clean, and I ended up with an Uncle Fester, and that's where I was. Yeah, so
Mr. Fester.
Yes, yeah.
Or Uncle
The moment is
Clean.
like seeing a unicorn with Eric.
Uncle Clean.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody at home, out
Jameson,
there,
huh?
whatever you have, just raise a drink and know we love you.
Love you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a great year. It's not been a.
It's been a horrible year. Way to just tell lies. It's been a great year.
Is this live?
Rhetoric,
Is that-
cliche.
Yeah,
Blah blah
yeah.
blah. We love
Yeah,
you. Anything else? Is this are we going to end with the shot? I was going to do a shot and take more questions. I was going to ask you more questions. Like,
Really?
what's it like being so sexy?
I thought.
You don't even know. 'Cause
No,
you don't know
I've never
how hot
felt
you
that way,
are.
yeah. Are we live?
I don't. You tell me. You're the one in
Yeah,
charge
I think
of
we're
things.
live, yeah.
You think we're live?
It's been
All right,
such a
let's see
great
if-
year. Yeah.
Oh, terrible year. Good shot to a terrible year. Hold on. Hold on. All right.
There we go. It's not been. This year's
Okay.
not. This year's
You
not.
all
Yeah,
right?
this year's not been without. You can't argue with a good learning experience. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Look,
I mean, maybe it's just rose-colored lenses I'm looking through.
no, look, let's be honest here. I'm 51. I was born in 69. I've seen some things, but none of the things that we've seen in our generation compare
Even
to
I
those
don't know if you have grandparents or nope.
Or even-
Nobody that's living now has lived through this.
The
Right?
year I was born, the country was falling apart. In 1969, we were getting killed abroad. We were getting killed at home for protesting getting killed abroad. All right? Now we're living at a time, and it seems a little chaotic because of, certain idiots that took the White House for the last 4 years. Yeah, I just got political. We're moving past that, and we've got new things to overcome. But so far, I don't care how much we've been at war with each other. I feel like we've really, really come together. This has been the biggest challenge in my lifetime as a society.
Maybe we have, but there's a whole lot of other people.
You
A
mean
whole lot
you
of
and
other
me?
circles. Yes, yeah.
There are,
Yeah,
well, when I say
yeah.
we, I don't speak for all of humanity.
Yes, yeah,
I
yeah.
speak for my little petty tribe.
Yeah.
But I know that we've got things coming down the line that'll hopefully heal this. All right. And we've got more times again where we can actually look each other in the eyes once we get past this and say, we did it. And it will make us stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That which doesn't kill you make you stronger. It's another cliche.
Sure.
On board. But
They're
it is actually
cliches
true.
because they're good.
They're cliches
Yes, that's true.
because they're true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whether they're good or not, you have to put another spin on them for every generation.
Well, I mean,
but-
I've been thinking about this with hearing AC/DC on the radio. I went through it where I was like, I'm really into it, and then I'm absolutely not into it, and I've come back around where
Full
I'm like,
circle.
I'm like, there's a reason that this is as popular as it is.
Yeah, that's called
It's 'cause
nostalgia.
It's really good,
and it's not the worst
Yeah.
thing to happen. It's a
Yeah.
very natural
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Looking back, everything seems perfect back before, but if you really remember at the time, you had stress, you had strains.
Yeah.
But we all moved past those. Those were nothing compared to this. All right, and we're going to keep on moving forward, and eventually we'll have a whole new future in front of us that we never planned.
Yeah. I want to get to these questions, Gary. Just before they go away, David McLean, a friend of yours, or
Yes.
Yeah. David
Yes.
McLean's asking any books you've been reading during quarantine. I know you're somewhat a reader, somewhat an audiobook guy. Is this This is a Q&A segment. Let me bring you up to speed here. Books you've been reading you want to talk about? And if not, that's fine too. We can be selective with this.
Okay, well, you pick your question. I trust your hosting skills. You pick one, you go for it, you nail it in there.
Okay, a question of my own or a question? Yeah.
You pick.
Hey, Gary. When did punk rock mean something to you? There we go. David McLean.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a short time.
Yeah.
That's my good buddy Dave from Atlanta, Georgia. I'll tell you a little story. Okay.
Big election coming up.
That's an inside joke, and I love inside jokes. Okay, and I love exposing them. So there was a night. This was way back 90-something. 1, 2. And
I wasn't even born then.
You were. Shut up. Shut up.
I was totally
you
born
young
then.
piece of shite monkey. All right. And we were listening. We were drunk as fuck, just the two of us. You know when you're young and you can't go out to as many places, you don't have as many money, and everything. You just sit at home and you still listen to records, and you bond over those records. You have a drink and you talk. Remember that? You didn't know Texas talk. And I think we were listening to Black Flag.
What album?
Side 2. We are born with a chance. Rise above it. I think it was Damaged. It was Damaged. Yes, definitely. And it was side 2. There's what song is it? It's got a long bass intro. It's like dum 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 dum. I think it might be the intro to We Are Born with a Chance. Rise above. I think it's Rise Above. Yeah. And I made the corniest. We were drunk, we were high, and that song was on. It was the 90s, so this was 7 years past the Black Flag heyday, and I said...
Dave's going to vouch for us here.
Yes.
He's our researcher
it was
at home.
Damaged. Yeah, it was Damaged.
Yeah.
And that intro went on for an hour.
Room 13's on side B
and
of
that intro
right?
went on for an hour. I probably got up and set the needle, because that was back before CDs, and... I made the most cliche. I was like, yeah, this is when punk rock meant something. And it was so cliche in the moment. It was so cliche that we even both, instead of being we both cracked up at how lame it was in the moment. So Black Flag Damage is back when punk rock meant something.
Okay.
As if punk rock ever meant anything.
But this is all in air quotes then, yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
All right, next question.
Dave,
You pick it.
All right, we're putting to rest a question that has been asked by a viewer, Boba Fett, since we landed here at Ilios, and the question. Listen, I was talking to a 16-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 20-year-old last night.
Why were you talking to these teenagers, you pervert?
They played the show. They were here last night.
All right.
Yeah. Great band. Called it Sizer. I mean, it's.
I didn't mean to derail you.
I think you did. But the Boba Fett asks this question every show, and tonight we're putting an end to this question because it goes on every show. But 2020, Gary Lindsay and the Pleasure Tide question ends here tonight. We'll revisit this in 2021. Bet on that, Boba Fett. We'll talk more, but these guys didn't know what this was. I know for a fact that you know what it is. I don't have any idea, and I'm not even that interested in what your opinion is on it. But they do ask a preference between Nestle and Ovaltine.
Make that clear. Say again. What's the question? Nestle.
Chocolate milk, Nestle or Ovaltine?
Chocolate milk.
Yes. What do you prefer of the two?
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah. There's no milk in it. Yoo-hoo's a chocolate.
I have my answer.
Yoo-hoo's a chocolate drink.
Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo.
There you go.
You ever tried to drink just a sip of Yoo-hoo? Have you ever tried to just you got a Yoo-hoo and you're like, I'm just going to take a sip and cherish this like some coffee?
Yeah.
No.
The whole thing? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, there you go. So Yoo-hoo trumps the two, then what you're saying, yeah?
Easily. Milk is overrated. It preys on the mothers. It preys, cows. Here's the thing about milk.
The secret's coming out.
Here's the thing about milk. In order to get the milk that you crave so much that you just think you're entitled to, a cow has to be pregnant in order for her to generate milk. So what happens is that, this is a true story. You have to get the mother pregnant, and then they squeeze out a calf, and then they separate the calf from the mother, and they kill it just to keep the mother pregnant for milk. So if you're happy killing all those innocent calves and separating them from their mother to get your chocolate milk, well, God bless you, because God is that
Hey, that
hateful of
doesn't
a
just
person.
apply to chocolate milk drinkers. That
No,
applies to
you
cheese
who has
eaters.
no milk, so no calves get killed, no calves get separated from their mother. So I am a better person for drinking Yoo-hoo.
So wait a second. You don't eat cheese? You what are you talking about, Gary? I snort Ovaltine. No milk involved.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
And don't get me started on cheese. All right, Gary. Let's reel it in here, buddy.
No, hold on.
All right.
Hold
all
on.
right, all right.
Another one of these happened. It's a Christmas miracle.
It sure
To the
is.
better angels. Do you know that every time you make whiskey, some of it disappears while it's aging?
How many
in the
things
vats.
die when whiskey's made?
Nothing. Nothing dies. Only life is given
Yeah.
when whiskey is made.
Yeah.
No animals die
Yeah.
that I know of. So when you do it, a little bit just dissipates over the years they age it. They call that the angel's share. So right now, Eric and I are going to do our
Oh, wait a
angel's
second.
share.
Hold on. I got to drop this.
Okay. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers, kiddo. Slanche. Whatever it is. Happy holidays.
We're not going to sit here and do this for the next, hour, are we?
Are we?
Right?
Are we? Are we?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
have any plans.
Cheers, Boba Fett. Cheers, Austin Buckingham, tuning in from the great state of the Evergreen State, right? Washington?
Yep.
Is that what they call it? The Evergreen
Yep.
State? Yeah.
I snort. Somebody said, "Oh, Boba Fett snorts Ovaltine." Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot wrong with that.
No,
you can't
nothing
say-
wrong with that.
Cut,
no
cut.
milk involved. No milk involved. You are a thinker. I love it.
You could drink it. We just watched. Friday.
you were
know.
here.
Yeah.
You were
no,
here.
No, it was that. But
Friday the movie?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Great.
try eating cereal. There's no milk.
Got fired on your day
Yeah,
off?
use-
no
use-
ham, no
use-
bugger?
use water.
Ham, no bugger?
Yeah.
I got my Friday quotes.
How come every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen?
You're the old man. You would
John
quote the pops,
Witherspoon,
right?
man.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
amazing.
yes.
Really fucking
Absolutely,
hilarious.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Scene stealer.
Yes,
Right? Just
yeah.
like you.
Yeah,
You're a
come
scene
on,
stealer.
you know.
Every time you walk on camera, it's all eyes on you.
It's you and those goddamn jingle bells everywhere
Yes,
you go.
and these,
right. Gary,
these are
I
my
want to
holiday
hear.
bells.
I want to hear about the. Are you? We've been watching the. Are you starting a cult? Is that what I
A
heard?
cult?
Yes.
It's not a
I think I
cult.
read about
It's
it on
just it's a
Craigslist or
religion.
something.
It's just a religion.
It
It's
sounds
not
like
a
a cult.
cult. It's just we're something and everyone has to worship me and give up their lives and their family and put everything behind and come worship me and live on a little plot of land. What's that? We're roommates, basically. So no.
commune?
All kidding aside, I've got plans. I want to start a new religion that's based on spiritual neutrality. Neutral spirituality, okay? I'm tired of the myths, but I understand the connection with the universe that all people want. This is absolutely 100% true. I know that there is a connection to the bigger body, but you know what? I have a theory. Do you want to hear my theory?
Yes, I do.
That sounded forced, but it's okay.
I
It's
burped in
really
my
simple.
mask.
It's really simple. I'm just going to explain all of the cosmos, all of the things that happen in the universe that happen in you, all in just one little quick story. Can I
Sure.
do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. It's really simple.
I'm listening. Yes.
So the Earth is a cell. We have cells in our body. We have billions of cells. They are all working for the betterment of our body. We have white blood cells that rush to a wound to heal it, even though you don't command them to do so. Okay? We are cells in a bigger body that is beyond our comprehension. No big whoop. It might be a form of energy. It might be a form of different gases. But either way, we are a cell in the bigger body. We have a choice. We can be a cancerous cell or we can be a healthy cell. All right? And I feel, this is just my opinion, but I feel that when the world is warring, when the world is fighting, the more war that we have at once, we are a red hot cell, dangerously close to being cancerous to the bigger body. But when we are a peaceful cell, when we all get along with each other and don't kill each other, this planet, it's cool. It goes blue and it becomes a healthy cell. It's just what they exercise for. So we make the bigger body healthier by getting along. This is what I believe. And I believe that we need to worship the bigger body without any of the myths that have been given to us before. If you want to have institutionalized religion, that's fine. Okay, but I'm not going to take one story over the other. I'm not going to take Christ over Muhammad. I'm not going to take L. Ron Hubbard over the Baptist version. Okay, I'm going to believe that we need to get together in order to be a stronger planet and to be a healthy cell for the bigger body. It's that simple. And the sooner we get along, the sooner that we take our little tribes, our petty tribalism, and we just make it compacted, and then we make sure that we get along with each other and respect all the other myths, then we will be a stronger cell for the bigger body, and we will live longer. Because if we are a cancerous cell, the bigger body will die, and so will we. So that's what I believe. I'm moving forward with that, and I'm going to use that as a reason to make sure that if you want to believe a certain myth, that's absolutely fine. No one's trying to take that away, but keep it at home. Keep it to yourself, and just make sure when you go out in public, you obey what is my Constitution and my Bible. It's called the social contract. Okay, we have a social contract to get along with each other and not hurt each other, to be a stronger planet, to be stronger humanity, and to make sure we get along so the bigger body can be stronger with us. And that's what I believe.
So I'm on board with you, just so you know. What do you need from your
Constituency?
Yes.
What I need is for everyone to take a stark look at their myth. Don't ignore it. You don't have to piss off your parents by getting rid of it. You can stay with that, but realize that once you think your myth is the only myth, you're wrong.
Troubling. Yeah, that's
You're
the
wrong.
troubling part. Yeah.
You're just wrong.
Yeah.
Keep your myth. If your myth is what you clings to, if you're in your room at night and that's who you need to speak to that person. Speak to that God that helps you get from day to day. But if you don't hear anyone answering your so-called prayers, don't let that get you down either. Nobody's ever answered my prayers except for friends and family. Friends and family are my religion. Friends and family have gotten me through the hard times. Okay? And you need to focus on that, because that we know that's real. What is real and is unreal is all a matter of interpretation. It's all a matter of opinion. But friends and family are real, and they will help you get by if you treat them respectfully. And respect is the number one order of the social contract. Respect, empathy. Number one, number two. Okay? In order for us to get by, you have to worship the social contract like I worship the social contract, because all humans can be redeemed and all humans can get along, and these divisions that we put up between each other, a lot of them are in our imagination, and let's just use our imagination for a better thing. That's what I believe, and I want to go forward, and I want to preach that. I want to preach that to all people. The Church of Divine Spirits means that the Spirit is right there for you. Just remember, if it's there for you, it doesn't mean if somebody doesn't feel your spirit that they are less than you. And we will all get along great and move on.
So, from what I take away from this, it is in a lot of ways like religious fundamentals at their most basic, but we've come a long way since all of this is established religion has been established. Yeah. And you involve like money and property, and you lose sight of the things that really matter, right?
The shitstorm.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Using a little reggae terminology,
Yeah.
the shitstorm.
I'm with you. I'm
The
with
Babylon.
you. Yeah.
It's true, because I understand the need to try and take over, because you feel like, well, if I'm in the dominant belief system, then therefore I am the dominant. But unfortunately, that doesn't work, because every system has its lower class. Trust me, I am one of them. Okay? But
Not me.
not you, upper class guy. My little yuppie gator. My
Yeah,
little yuppie
totally.
gator.
Totally.
That's
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Coming in here. But if we move on, we move together, we can find it's kind of a spiritual middle class. I just made that up on the spot.
I
A
like it. That's
spiritual
good.
middle class.
It's got a good ring to it.
All right,
yeah.
I want a
Yeah.
spiritual middle class where we can all meet and be like, you know what? When we go home, we're going to worship what we worship. You know, there was a gentleman, speaking of reading books, Historical Jesus by John Dominic Crossan. All right, it was this Irish gentleman who became a priest, but then he dispensated. Croissant?
Irish, huh? Really?
Yeah, I put the international spin on it.
Yeah?
He wrote a book
Interesting.
called Historical Jesus. It pissed a lot of people off, and it talks about the fact that there was a Jesus and he had a lot of good lessons, but once we tried to deify him, we betrayed him. Okay, and he said the lessons of Jesus are eternal, and I believe that. Be good to one another. You know, wash each
Obvious.
other's feet. Can
It's
I wash your
obvious.
feet? Can I wash your feet tonight?
Do I have to
Just
wash
get to
yours?
it? Okay. Yes. No, I'll wash your
Then
shoes.
no, I'm good.
All right. All
My
right.
feet are good.
But if you wash their feet of your neighbor, well, maybe not your neighbor. Maybe maybe your lover. You
We're
know,
temporary
you can
neighbors,
get
yeah.
to the you can get to them. We can all live together with our myths. He had a very good point in his book. He said, if religion is that important to you, then make a room for it in your home. We don't need churches. We really don't need churches.
It's a communal thing, though, too.
Well, communal
I don't
thing
have
is
a
good.
background in
I'm
this
all about
at all.
barbecues.
Yes.
Baptist barbecues have the best food. So I've been to a few.
Yes.
But if you really think it's that important, we don't need these organizations that get to dodge taxes. Make that room in your house. People have a study. People have a game room. Have a religion room. You don't need to have something, a group where everyone prays at school. Pray at home before you go to school to whoever your myth is. All right. And then let's leave all of this, all of the rest of the world as neutral ground for us to not impress any one belief system on everybody else. That's what I believe in. And, he had a really good saying. This is the bumper sticker. He said, for all the fundamentalist Christians that honestly believe that
Goodbye, man cave.
that the Bible is the Word of God, then that means that if Jesus was the Lamb of God, then does that mean Mary had a little lamb? No, obviously not. Obviously not. Okay, so you keep your book, I'll keep mine. Let's all get together in public. You keep it at home. Oh, he had another great expression. Religion should be like sex. Religion should be like sex.
Okay,
It should be
Yes.
necessary, fundamental, and private.
Ooh,
Private.
I like it. I like that.
Private.
Yeah.
That is the key. You don't want to have sex in public, but you want to make babies. That's wonderful. But you should, because children just take your heart to a whole new level. But you do that in private. Why don't you do the same with your religion? Keep your religion private and your manners public. It's that simple.
There you go. Everybody's tuned into a lesson from the book of one Gary Lindsay tonight.
First book of the Bible.
This is great.
True story.
Yeah, I
True
mean,
story.
look
Look it up. Don't look it up.
I can't not hold.
Don't look it up.
That's really good.
Here's the thing
Not
about the
only
Bible.
fans,
The Bible,
holy fans. That's
Bible
really
is
good.
The Bible is the
yeah.
only book on the bestseller list that nobody reads. That's the
Nice.
thing about that.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that people buy without reading. That doesn't make sense. Did you ever do that with the Tom Clancy novel? You're a Tom Clancy
Tom
fan.
Clancy?
You ever buy one?
No, I don't buy a Tom Clancy. I done it with Stephen King. Yeah.
I meant the Clancy brothers.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
My
buy.
bad.
This 800-page book. Yeah, I'm definitely going to read that.
Are you're gonna read something? I love it. Okay. Okay.
All right, Gary, my friend.
Yes.
Why did you bring this here?
Oh, because it had a handle on it. And
And
so
it was on discounts. It was
I
discounted.
meant, yeah. Oh, look, I almost broke. So that.
Yes, you did.
Look at how good
Several
that
times
grips.
tonight,
Look
yeah.
at that big grips. It's creamy.
Oh God. All right. All right. Do we get any more questions with Gary Lindsay here tonight before we cruise on into the final days of 2020? Gary, it's good finally having you in here tonight, bud.
My man,
Yeah.
thank you so much
Yeah,
for
did you have
finally
fun?
having us.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of perfect that we had this in the middle of the apocalypse.
It is, yeah.
That is not actually going to come to fruition. It really is. We've been talking about this for a long
Yes,
time.
we have.
I love this show. I've been a contributor to this show. I've come out and seen this show, despite the fact that you're a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, I look past that every day with every show.
I'm like,
I always,
hey man, I will be there, but there's some really other good guys too that do it. So that's
you know, it's a
good.
great crew.
Yeah,
the
great
crew's
crew.
always here. They're wonderful people, so that makes it worth coming out.
Quick, because you guys were doing it. Quick shout out some of our other friends that got nominated with the Austin Chronicle, The Lost Well, Hotel Vegas. Some of our other friends that made the top 10.
Wonderful people.
Shout out to those guys for doing it.
Austin, Texas. I can never say enough.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we can to make that list next year.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. We're going to do what we can to keep music alive in this town. We have not given up on this town. I don't care how big it's gotten, how expensive it's gotten, how much the traffic's going to return. This town is one of the most amazing things, and I have lived in several amazing towns.
Yeah. So where do you see this going? Everything's gonna return back to normal just like that? What do you think?
I have no visions, and that's to my benefit.
Sure, I get it.
Okay? No visions of where it's going to go.
You're setting yourself up for not being disappointed.
Sort of. I'm not setting myself up for everything. I wake up every morning, and I'm thankful that I'm alive. I do my stretches, and I sit there, and I meditate, and I just be in the moment of this day as much as I humanly can. And I remind myself that I have to remind everyone else around me that this is a great place, and we're living in a great time, and this is not much of a challenge that we cannot overcome.
Yeah.
And I do it because of
Sure.
people like you,
Yeah.
and because right here in our studio,
Our
Ilios
studio. Yeah.
Productions,
Paid
where
a
we
lot of
worked.
bills for me. Paid a lot of bills for us.
This is
Yeah,
a glorious,
we'll get back to it.
glorious
Yeah,
place
yeah.
with a lot of memories.
Yes.
And all of my music brings back a lot of memories, so I will never, ever, ever let go of those memories. I don't pretend to be a seer of the future. I only make sure that I know all of my past going forward. And as long as I have good friends like you and all these people here, I know in my heart of hearts that it's going to be okay.
Gary, we're going to close it out with that. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. Everybody at home, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you all for donating. Gary, Lindsay, and the Pleasure Tide, December 19th, live from South Austin, Texas.
Safehouse
Safehouse
TV.
ATX on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Patreon. Check us out on Instagram. It's all free. $1,300 plus. We cannot appreciate that anymore. I promise you. Again, it's all going to a great place. You're gonna see the fruits of your contribution in 2021 when we get going again with our shows. Hit us up, booking at safehou.se. My name's Eric. I will do all of the correspondence for that. So,
My name is Bertha.
who do we
Straight
got over
Two
here?
Legs.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah. Gator. Gator on the faders over there.
Gator on
Sound
the
from
faders.
Dave.
Gator's
Dave.
back. The one, the only.
Adam Kirby. I don't know if people want me saying their last names. So
Quirby.
do it.
Come make love to me.
Sean, Will,
Once the lights are done.
Luke, Lindsay, Jim. A shout out to our crew that could not make it here.